As you started to watch film of Ohio State, what impresses you about what they do, and what will be some things you guys really have to focus on?
Yeah, they're definitely a hard-nosed football team. From their O-line to the running backs to their tight ends, they're definitely hard-nosed. They like to run the ball, and it's going to be a great game, a great team that we're going up against, and I'm just really excited.
Coach Apple had mentioned containing Will Howard at quarterback. How different is he compared to some of the other guys that have been elusive at quarterback that you face this year?
Yeah, he definitely likes to run with the rock. Comes down to their red zone. He likes to run it a lot, and when the game's on the line, they want the ball in his hands. He's a great quarterback, and props to him, and it's going to be a great competition going against him.
Andre was just in here and talked about the commitment you guys made back in January for this journey. Is there any sort of frustration, or what's your reaction to when guys who have been a part of this journey or now have jumped in the portal? Is that's just the way that college football works these days, and you just go with it, or kind of what's your internal reaction to that stuff?
Yeah, I guess people just have to do what they feel is best for them, and I don't get into all of that, and I wish those guys the best. But yeah, I just wish them the best.
Yeah, just to follow that up, do you think, or have you guys talked to those guys, or do you think you'll talk to them to convince them one way or another, or will that be a discussion about whether or not they play?
Yeah, I don't think we have anything to do with that. It's just sad to see because some of those guys are like, you become super close with them and they're your best friends. But I don't get into all of that, and that's not up to me to decide. But like I said, I just wish them the best.
Going back to containing OSU's quarterback, where do you feel that your group has elevated its game in containing a mobile quarterback?
Yeah, I just think getting reps with a mobile quarterback, you play a couple games when the quarterback doesn't run out of the pocket, you can kind of forget about that, and then you get a real fast guy that can scramble and get out of there. You just got to remember that and play the defense accordingly.
Ohio State uses two running backs, Judkins and Henderson. What are the differences between those two guys, if any?
Really, watching film so far, they both have the same attributes. They're both very great players, and they know the offense inside and out. It's going to be a great testament to our defense to see how we play against them. And, yeah, they've done great all year, both of those backs, and it's going to be great playing against them.
Jeremiah, you're a confident guy. How confident is this football team with this opportunity?
We're extremely confident. Confidence, you earn confidence, and confidence comes from preparation. And like you said, we've been preparing for this since January, and the confidence is out of the roof right now. And I just can't wait to go out there and play with our guys. It's going to be so much fun.
Building off what Turntine said earlier about having this commitment since January, of course, there were like a couple times this season where maybe it got a little dicey if you would eventually make the playoffs. How did you guys stay locked in and keep that confidence to fight through maybe some doubts you all might have had to be in this point now?
Yeah, at the end of the day, the only thing we can focus on is the next game. We'll let the committee and the AP, whoever, make those decisions for us and how we're ranked. For me personally, I just focus on the next game and see where the ball lands. You can't get too much into that, and you just got to focus on our team, Tennessee versus Tennessee.
Jeremiah, how do you feel like you and Arion have sort of grown throughout the year in the starting roles, particularly since Keno went down? And where do you think you and him have improved the most?
Yeah, we've grown a lot. I think just in terms of driving the defense and communication, we've grown a lot. Each game our confidence continues to rise, and it's just been so much fun playing with him on my side and the guys up front. It's been great, and we're just going to continue to get better every week.
There's some special stadiums in college football. Obviously, Neyland's one of them, but the Horseshoe is as well. I mean, from a young kid standpoint, how much do you kind of like, man, this is cool. I know we'd rather play at home, but look where we're getting to play. This is a unique atmosphere to go play in.
Yeah, it's a blessing to go and play there. It's going to be a great environment and a great experience. Like Coach Heupel said, anywhere, any place, anytime, and I can't wait to kick it off at 8 p.m. in the Shoe.
Coach Apple mentioned it last week when you guys weren't playing that a lot of young guys were able to get some reps. any position, any side of the ball, were there any guys that stood out to you that you're like, man, this guy has really improved this year?
Yeah, I know from the linebacker standpoint, Ed Spill, you know, he's been in that meeting room every single day, and he's ready for his opportunity. As y'all saw in Vandy, he got some good reps, and he's just been waiting at the bits to freaking get out there and play. I also know that Mike Matthews has done a great job stepping up on offense. And, you know, the whole team mindset is next man up. And if you're not preparing for your opportunity, then when your number is going to be called, it's going to be shown. So our guys do a great job, and I feel like everyone's ready.
You guys as a linebacker group have done all the extra film study, the breakfast, morning, early morning type stuff. When Edwin Spillman's in the role he might be in this game, in a bigger role, how much do you take ownership in getting him ready? How much extra time do you spend to help him with the film study to get ready in case this is kind of his game in a lot of ways?
Yeah, we definitely do a lot, and that's something that we have done this whole entire season, and that's why I have so much respect for Spillman, because he's still sitting there for the extra meetings, and even after night meetings, we're staying longer just so he can get in tune of what we're going to do. And I think it's just going to be a normal preparation week for him, you know. Of course, we're going to do a little bit extra. Finals are done, so all we got to do is worry about football, and yeah, Edwin's going to be ready for his opportunity.